in Alabama. Get started in the lesson. We're going to start off with the book of Job. Job 18. All right, shalom, shalom. When the real Hebrew Israelites come out here week in and week out, they prophesy the evils coming to America, aka Babylon the Great, and to preach the gospel of the kingdom to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. On this side, we are the children of Israel. All right? Before we do that, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shimon, Hawashah, by Shimon Kakadash. Amen. Double honor to our teachers, the head apostle, elder GMS, Great Millstone, and shalom to you other brothers out there. Magnify the name of the Lord through this ministry, man. And you brothers and you few sisters out there that believe on the gospel. And today I just want to get into a lesson, getting on Edom, man. You know, getting on these goddamn heathen, man. The so-called white man, your time is up, man. The so-called white man's time is up, and we at the end of his rulership, man. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So we witnessing the downfall of our enemies right now, man. All right? Let's get the book of Job, chapter 18, and verse 10. It says, the snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side, man. Destruction is ready, man, for this goddamn devil, man. Because he done nothing but rape, rob, and murder, and destroy and oppress the children of Israel, man. So you think ain't nothing gonna happen to him for this, man? All right, let me read that again. It says, his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation, man. And what's the habitation of the so-called white man? The chief place where Esau Edom pitched his tent is America, aka Babylon the Great, man. All right? The whore, aka America, is heading this beast system, man. All right, and it's going to be taken down. Okay? So it said, brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation, man. It's going to be fire and brimstone worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to take place in Babylon the Great, aka America, man. All right, this whole land is going to be torched and thrown on nuclear fire. All right, nobody's going to step their foot over here in America again. It says, his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth. There ain't nobody going to remember the so-called white man no more, man. It says, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world, man. So Yahweh is going to send his son back, Yahweh, to take these devils down, man. And we're going to have our part, you know, Lord willing, we be the men, we're going to have our part in it too, man, in taking this goddamn devil down and shedding the Edomites' blood on this earth, man. All right? So it says, he shall have neither son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwelling, man. All right, so ain't gonna be nobody left of the house of Edom, the so-called white people, man. They not gonna be on this earth no more after they serve 1,000 years of hardcore slavery that's drawn out, man. All right, you gonna be through, man. Ain't no hope, ain't no saving the so-called white man, man. And you read in a compact Bible dictionary. All right, let me get it real quick. The compact Bible dictionary. You look up Edom. Let me get it real quick. find it. All right, so it says Edom, and you go down to the last little head of the passage, right? It said Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. So it says she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High, man. All right? He shall have judgment without mercy. They have shown no mercy, man. Mercy rejoices against judgment, man. All right? So you devils, you got a great tab to pay, man. All right? So let's get the book of Psalms 37, man. Today's day is coming, man. All right? Their day is coming fast and in a hurry. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 37. All right? Because we're getting oppressed in this land right about now. All right? And we won't out. You know? Our enemies been ruling over for too long, man. We supposed to be up in this society, man, but we paying for our sins that we committed, man. We how about showing our sides punishing us for our iniquity. And you got to deal with it, man, till the Most High rise up to the plate. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, and verse 1. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in Yahweh Shai and do good. So shall you dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. So I'm going to jump to verse 8. It says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers, so Esau Edom is an evildoer, man. We all know this, man. It says, for evildoers shall be cut off, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is going to get cut off from the land of the living, man. It says, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon Yahweh Shai, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yeah, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. All right? Verse 13, the Lord shall laugh at him. All right, the Lord is laughing at so-called white man, man. It says the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. So, I'll read that again. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. And we see that his day is coming, man. Even though Esau Edom, it feel like it's taking forever for the Lord to take this nigga down. But in all actuality, man, one day is to the Lord is 1,000 years, 1,000 years is one day, man. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness. But his long suffering to us will not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance, man. And the Lord is not going to be slack to take this devil out, you know. The scripture say the day of the Lord hates to break, man. So let's get the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 15. Because not only is for the so-called white man, it's for all the rest of the goddamn heathen too, man. All right, so let's get the book of Obadiah, chapter, the chapters, so I'll just say Obadiah, verse 15. All right, just the book of Obadiah, chapter... I get verse... I get verse 12. It says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of your brother and the day that he became. All right, so and this speaking about Esau Edom, man. And the brother of Esau was Jacob, man. All right, so I'm just do verse 10 and then I'm gonna jump back, my bad. So it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, man. Because he ain't done nothing but commit murder against your brother Jacob, man. Against Esau have done nothing but bad shit to Israel, man. And scripture tell you that he that toucheth you touch the apple of his eye, man. So you gonna get your issue, man. All right, he that lives in captivity shall go into captivity, man. Everything that you did is gonna come upon your own head double, man. All right. So let me get verse 12. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of your brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest you have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. So I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna get verse 13. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yeah, you should not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to his cut off his that did escape. Neither shouldest you have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress, man. So Lord is calling out all your offenses, man. All right, and it's just a tip of the iceberg. You got so much shit, all right, on your tab, man. All right. So it says, verse 15. For the day of Yahweh Shema was shine is near upon all the heathen, as you have done. So it's like if you have done, it shall be done unto you. Your reward shall return upon your own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, and what's the holy mountain of the Lord? Mount Zion, man. The children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, whose lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and your father. So for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually, man. The scripture tell you that the heathen forwarded the affliction, man, of our people, man. So you gotta drink of this cup, man. So it says, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink and they shall swallow down. They shall be as though they had not been, man. All right, and that's how the Lord is gonna. That's how much distress and chaos and fucked up shit that the Lord gonna do to y'all, man. For touching the apple of His eye, man. You're gonna be as though you had not been. So when Esau get taken down out of power, it's gonna be as though he never was ruling, man. All right. So let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16, man. Because the Lord is about to devour these fucking devils, man. He about to devour these heathen, man. All right? Because what they did to us. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16. So it says, therefore all they that devoured you shall be devoured, man. So you devour, so these heathen devour the children of Israel, they gonna get devoured by Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Right? They don't know what they did to us, man. They think we just some damn niggas, man. But no, man, we the princes of the power, man. We the children of the living power, man. All right? So you fighting against us like you fighting against Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Because we're an extension, mainly his elect, man. You know, and mainly his son is an extension of him, man. All right? But that's why I say the elect, because 2/3, man, they profaning Yahweh Shema Shah name, man. So it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, man. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. Here's the faith and patience of the saints, man. You the saints, the children of Israel. That's what we patiently waiting on, man. All right, to take you fucking devils into slavery. And it says, and your adversaries, said, and all your adversaries, man. And Jake don't even believe that they have adversaries, man. All right? Every nation under this heaven is our enemy, man. And even a lot of our own people have become our enemy, man. It's like the hopeful elect against the world, man. All right? All the other nations. And the 2/3 is, you know, is basically another nation in itself. But they practice the customs of the heathen, man. Which makes them heathen and Gentiles in their mind. Okay? So it says, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon you will I give for a prey. See that? So the Heavenly Father, vengeance belongs to him, man. All right, through his son Yahweh Shai. And we just gotta wait and be patient for him, man. All right, because it's gonna come. None of the prophecies is gonna fail, man. All right. So let's get the book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse 11, man. All right. Because Edom have committed so many trespasses against the Heavenly Father and his laws, man, and against his people. Let's get the book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse 11. This Amos chapter 1 and verse 11, it says, "For thus saith Yahweh Shem Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom," who are Edom, the so-called white people, man, all right? And Edom come in different shades, just like Jake do, man, all right? It's like chocolate covered Edomites. They may look like a Jake, but their line and lineage goes back to the profane man, the basis of men, all right? The vilest men on this earth, right? So this is the book of Amos, chapter 1 and 11, again from the top. Thus saith the Most High, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. They ain't had no mercy on us, man. They pursued us with the sword, man. It says, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the places of Auburn. See that? So the Most High will get your ass back in the worst way possible, man. The worst way imaginable, man, is about to come to you Edomites, man. All right, so let's get the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 9, since I mentioned it. All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 9, man. Revelation 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity, so you put another people in slavery, shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints, man. So let's get the book of Exodus chapter 21. This is the book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse, let me see if it's 16. Yep, Exodus 21 and verse 16, man. It said, he that stealeth a man, all right, so you stole us, all right, and a lot of you stole the Israelites that was already here in America. You put them in the slave, you stole them off of their lands, and you forced them in the forced labor, man, all right. And then you took the Jakes from the other land, man, from West Africa, and took them over here, man, all right. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, all right, and that was a part of the curse that happened to our people, man. We were sold to our enemies for bond men and bond women, man. All right? And selleth him, which the so-called white man did both of these things. Or if he be found in his hand, man. All right, the fact that you are looking at me right now, you know, in Auburn, it's a city in Babylon, man. And we still in the land of our captivity, are being subject unto payments, man. And it says, or if he be found in his hand, which we are, he shall surely be put to death, man. And that's what's coming to you damn Edomites, man. You're going to get put to death, man. You better live it up while you can, because your day is coming, man. The Lord ain't forget, man. All right? He ain't forget what you did. He's going to pray you for all the shit that you've done. Okay? All right, let's get the book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 8, man. All right, this is the book of Joel. Chapter 3 and verse 8. That damn wind fucked my shit up, man. All right, this is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of, and like into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off. They shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off. For Yahweh Shai has spoken it, man. So you gonna get your children gonna get sold to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Your children gonna get sold to the children of Israel, man. And you gonna catch all the shit that you did, man. You gonna get twofold, man. Everything gonna come back upon you, man. All right. So let's get the book of shit about damn go over again. Wind out here, no damn. Like we get. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and verse 1. It's forever. The word for Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set your face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Most High Power, Behold, Mount Seir I am against you, and will stretch out my hand against you, and will make you most desolate. Right? Because Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated, man. The Lord hates you so-called white people, man. All right? So it says, verse 4, I will lay your cities waste, and you shall be desolate, and you shall know that I am Yahweh Shai, because you have had a perpetual hatred and have shed the blood of the children of Israel. And that perpetual hatred started in the time of, in the book of Genesis, man. All right, let's get the book of Genesis 27 and verse 41. Here's the book of Genesis, chapter 27 and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob, man. You see that? So Esau hates you hates you children of Israel, man. And they show their hatred is covered by deceit. Let's get that real quick in Psalms. Not Psalms, but Proverbs 26 and 26. We're going to jump back to 65. This Proverbs 26 in verse 26, it says, whose hatred, Esau's hatred, says, whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation, man. Esau can't hide himself, man. All right, his Esau is being, Lord is uncovering his damn devil, man. All right, that's in the book of let me hold this real quick and get the book of Jeremiah 49. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 49. Jeremiah chapter 49 in verse 10, it says, but I have made Esau bare. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. All right, see that? So the Lord is uncovering this goddamn devil, man. All right, his wickedness is being showed before the whole congregation, man. Everybody's seeing this fucking serpent's ways, man, and understanding that all his ways are grievous, man. It's on Psalm the 10th chapter. So let's go back to Proverbs 26. This Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 26 again from the top. Whose hatred is covered by deceit. His only thing he do is lie, man. All right. A lot of you so-called black Spanish Native Americans saying the jab is okay. They're saying then they go back and rely on their goddamn science, man. All right, which is nothing but bullshit. They say believe the science this, the science that, man. Fuck your science, Esau, man. We gonna trust in the Lord over here, man. All right, because the Lord won't offend he healeth, man. He bindeth up and make it sore, man. He wound and he heals, so he brings sickness, man. And he bring healing too through his son. That was shot. So let me continue on. It says, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Verse 27, whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein. And Esau digged that pit, man, for the children of Israel. And he that rolled the stone, it shall return upon him. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin, man. All right? He hates you, Jakes, man. He may not come out and say it, but he gonna show it, man. Best believe he gonna show it. A lot of you Jakes are too goddamn simple to even see that you can have enemies, man. And that these people hate you. And they're not your fucking friend, man. They want to kill you, man. It's going to tell you to never trust your enemy, man. Like as iron rough and swords is wickedness. All right? Let me go back to Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. It says, because you have had a perpetual hatred and have shed the blood of the children of Israel, of blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, man. And scripture tell you in Numbers the 35th chapter, I think, Numbers 33, it tell you, man, blood defiles the land, man. So you defile this land with the blood of Israel, man. And it says, because you have had a perpetual hatred and have shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword at the time of their calamity and the day, so like in the time where their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare you unto blood. I will prepare you unto blood, and blood shall pursue you. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue you. Verse 7, thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with slain men in your hills, and in your valleys, and in all your rivers. They shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And the Lord is going to prepare slaughter, man, for your children, for the iniquity of their fathers, man. Amen. The Lord layeth up iniquity for his children, man. Let's get that in the book of Isaiah chapter 14. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 20 and 21, I think. Yeah. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. For the says that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord. See that? So the Lord is about to prepare slaughter for his children, man. If you read in Sirach, let me get this real quick. In the book of Sirach, chapter 41. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 41, in verse, it says 5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversing in the dwelling of the ungodly. It says, verse 6, the inheritance of sinners, the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish. All right, because y'all inherited this land from your forefathers from all the rape, robbery, and murder, because they stole this land and they gave it to y'all for an inheritance, man. So these so-called white people, they have no inheritance, man. They inheritance, man. Their culture is cave, man. They come from the fucking caves, man. The word Caucasian means cave dweller. We all know this. So they land with this land that was stolen. All right, all their possessions gonna get cut off. They're gonna get cut off, man. And it says the inheritance of sinners, which Esau is, if their inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. And that word posterity means basically your descendants or future generations, man. So every nation that come out of, not every nation, but all the descendants of Edom, all right, is going to have a perpetual reproach, man. The word reproach goes into disappointment or disapproval, man. All right, so everybody going to hate this goddamn devil, man. Everybody going to know who you are. You're not going to be Lucifer no more. And the word Lucifer just means light bearer. Ain't nobody going to cleave to your light, man. They're going to cleave to the sons of Israel, man. The children of the Most High. They can cleave to our light in the kingdom of heaven, man. And you're going to be put on the bottom where you belong, all right? Let's go to, let's continue on this. It says, the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. So it says, woe be unto you, ungodly men, which are forsaking the law of the Most High power. For if you increase, it shall be to your destruction, man. And we're saying that ever since this devil came in power, man, he's been increasing, man. So, going around stealing everybody's resources, man. And the ones that don't want to give it to him, you label them as a fucking terrorist, man. You go, this nigga, he skipped from city to city. All right, that's enough. I think it's verse 26, Sirach 36 and 26. It says, who will trust a thief? And Esau's a thief. All this nigga known for is stealing, man. Right? He steal everybody's fucking culture. He steal everybody's land. He steal every fucking thing, man. He have nothing to himself. Okay? So it says, who will trust a thief well appointed that's skipping from city to city? Who will believe a man that have no house and lodges whatsoever the night taketh him, man? The only house this nigga have is a fucking cave, man. back to the book of Ezekiel 35, and it says, verse 9, I will make you a perpetual desolation, and your cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Most High. Because you have said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will even do according to your anger, and according to it says, saith the Lord power, I will even do according to your anger, and according to your envy, which you have used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged you, man. The Lord said he could bring down, all the nations shall know that I have brought down the high tree, man, and exalted the low tree. Because the high tree in this world is Esau, Edom, man. Earth been given to his hands, man, to the hands of the wicked, right, to the devil that the Bible speaks of. But in due time, man, the Lord is going to take the rulership out of this nigga's hands and give it into one that is profitable, man, to the elect or the children of Israel. Let's get the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, riches got by deceit. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, which Esau does, and it says injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. It's going to be translated to the children of Israel, man. All right? It's going to tell you, I think that's Daniel 7 and 26. The kingdom of the many and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And our dominion shall serve and obey him, man. Or all you people going to get put under the children of Israel's foot, starting with Yahweh Shai. All right, King David, the 12 apostles, 144,000, everybody in this order. All right, but Esau and the heathen is going to be on the bottom where they belong, man. They be ruling too fucking long. And it says, verse 10, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die, man. All right, you a king today. Your empire or your kingdom is still somewhat standing, man. It still have a root in the ground, man. The Lord is shortly about to pluck it up, man. All right, and give it to his chosen people, because this world was made for our sakes. Okay, so it says, the physician cutteth off a long disease, man. And Esau, you a goddamn disease to this world, man. All right, the whole creation is groaning and travailing because of you. You ain't done nothing but hurt all people, man. Hurt the children of Israel. And you hurt all the animals. You hurt all of life, man. You're a disease to life itself. All right? And the Lord is about to shortly cut your dumb ass off, man. All right? Because it's only a little season, man. The triumph for the wicked is short, man. And the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment, man. It says, the physician cut off a long disease, and he that is today a king. So Esau is a king today, tomorrow shall die, man. All right, and that's going to take place in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, when Yahweh shall come and take your dumb ass out of power. So it says, verse 14, the Lord have cast down the thrones of proud princes. And Esau is a proud prince, man. All right, it says, and set up the meek in their stead. All right, because the meek shall inherit the earth, man. All right, as it's written. All right, so the Esau Edom is going to catch hell, man. All right? Don't catch hell forever, man. Like I said, live it up, Esau. Because your kingdom is finished, man. You're done. You're done for, man. Your nation is schooled. It says, Ezekiel 35 and verse 12. And you shall know that I am the Most High, and that I have heard all your blasphemies which you have spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and ye have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith the Most High Power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make you desolate, man. Right? So when the whole earth gonna rejoice, because when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, man. You know, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases. So this nigga gonna have to pay for all of his sins that he has done. So when the Most High said they let back up in power, and he sent his son back in Howard Shah to set up the kingdom of heaven. His son Edom gonna be desolate, man. All right, everything that they own gonna be stripped away from them in a heartbeat, man. All right, let's get the book of Isaiah 63rd chapter. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom, with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red? Oh, that fucking shit again, man. I gotta blow my goddamn shit. It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore are you red in your apparel, and your garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to oppose. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. I will tread down the people in my anger, and will make them drunk in my fury. And I will bring down their strength to the earth, man. See that? So the Lord is about to bring you devils down, man. And we patiently waiting upon this, man. So I speak to tell, the children of Israel to wait, man. Wait on the how about shit now side. Because he about to bring it, man. And that's what we patiently waiting on, man. All right? So let's get the book of Slakia. Let's get the book of let me see what he said. This is Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 22. It says, we acknowledge, O Yahweh Bashem Awashah, our wickedness and the iniquity of our fathers, for we have sinned against you. And that's the reason why our enemies have been exalted over us, man. All right? Do not abhor us for your name's sake. It says, do not disgrace the throne of your glory. Remember, it says, remember, break not your covenant with us. Are there any among the vanities of the Gentiles that can cause rain? Or can the heavens give showers? Are not you, he, O Yahweh, our power? Therefore, we will wait upon you, for you has made all these things, man. So we gonna wait on Yahweh Shem Shah till he rise up to the plate, man. Till he plead our cause, man. All right. So let's get one more precept and close it out. So this is the book of Sirach, chapter. This Sirach, chapter 36 and 1. Have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, power of all, and behold us, and send your fear upon all the nations that seek not after you. All right, because these heathen, they don't seek after Yahweh Shem Shah, man. They don't know the Most High, man. All right? It says, lift up your hands against the strange nations, man. And Esau is the main strange nation that we need deliverance from, man. We need the Most High to destroy Esau Edom, man. All right? Because he is making our life a fucking living hell. And we need this devil to get out the fucking way, man. Because his ways are always grievous, man. He persecute us, man. Fucking hate this fucking devil, man. No, but he caused nothing but suffering, man, to us. That's all we need, the Most High, to take this devil out of power, man. Because soon as this devil gets out of power, man, that's when peace gonna come. All right? So it says, verse 3 again from the top, lift up your hand against a strange nation, and let them see your power. As you were sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified. So be thou magnified among them before us, and let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power but only you, O Yahweh Shem Shah. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify your hand and your right arm, that they may set forth your wondrous works, man. And that's Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Shah is the right hand of the Heavenly Father, man. Verse 7, raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy, man. And that's what we plead to Yahweh Shem Shah for, man. Because, man, we constantly, man, day in and day out, man, we trying to get out of this fucking captivity, man. If you want to stay here, man, you fucking retarded, man. This place is nothing but vanity and vexation in spirit, man. Shit is way off, man. Sick of this fucking place, man. Every day we hear, man, it's killing us, man. It says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Make the time short. All right, it's good to tell you, man, pray for a few days, man. Pray for a few days, man. It says, make the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare your wondrous works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people, man. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. There is none other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Yahweh B'Shem Shah, have mercy upon the people that is called by your name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, your holy city, the place of your rest. Fill Zion with your unspeakable oracles, and your people with your glory. See that, man? Verse 17, O Lord, hear the prayer of your servants, according to the blessing of Aaron over your people, and all they which dwell upon the earth. That all they which dwell upon the earth may know that you are the Lord, that you are Yahweh B'Shem Awashai, the eternal power, man. All right, and that's what we want these people to know. We want to see, we want to see the prophecies come to pass, man. Because the faster these prophecies come to pass, the faster our hell break loose, man. The faster we can get it out of our enemy's hands, man. All right, you got to get out of this place, man. This place is polluted, man. Scripture say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, man. You got to get the fuck out of this place, man. And you got to pray for it, man. You know, ask the Lord, man. Pray that the Lord make you not comfortable in this place, man, so you can hasten the day. Because the captive exile hastens that he may be loose, that he may not die in the pit, man. All right. So the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, man. All right. They gonna get theirs, man. But we just gotta wait on the promise of the Heavenly Father, man. Right. And it requires patience. So with that, that's all I got for today. I just want to do a little quick hit. Lord willing, this is edifying. Until next time, Shalom. I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shah B'Shem, Kakadash, double honor to our teachers, the head apostle elders, the great millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect, man. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep enduring in this truth, man. The Lord is about to shortly avenge us, man, on these devils. Stay faithful, man. Until next time, Shalom.